Hey everyone, this is Robert Plank from makeaproduct.com, and I have one simple question for you today. That's, do you have articles out there? Do you have at least four or more, hopefully a lot more articles out there on your blog and on other article syndication sites such as EzineArticles? Now, why did I ask about four? Well, because on sites like this, EzineArticles, they have millions of articles. The idea is that people can submit an article, right? Let me just show you one of mine. Someone can submit an article, and at the bottom, there's a bio box. So people who want to get more exposure, they can have basically a free link back to their website. And people who publish articles, they get a good deal too, because they can use this article as content for their blog, newsletter, email, subscriber list, any of that good stuff. But the only catch is you have to leave the name and the link intact, right? So that's great, except for the average person on a site like EzineArticles only has four articles. And even some people, they'll look over here, like this guy has 300, this person has 14, 20. So, I mean, if all you did was you went back and found a few of your last few blog posts, so if all you did was you just posted one little article a day, then that's another link back to your website. And if you have some articles that end up doing very, very well, then that can potentially get passed around quite a bit. Now here's what I mean is that I have a couple of articles, and some of these you can see are ones that have been out there for years, and they bring me in thousands of clicks or hundreds of clicks, and it's something that took me just a few minutes to make. So you want to know my little productivity secret about submitting articles? Well, I'm glad you asked. What I do is, and you might have noticed that EzineArticles has recently changed their layout. You go and click on Submit New Article, right? And what they have you do is they have you click on this and you enter your title. So we might say the top 3 ways to make more money online. You save that, and then you have you choose the category. So then I'll choose internet marketing, and then go to the next one. And then for the summary, I'll put in like the first paragraph of my article and on, and then I'll put in the body of my article and save all that. And so here's where it gets kind of cool, is that if you fill out everything on this page, right, and then you just leave it as is, you just click away, it'll be auto saved over here on the left into unpublished articles. So you click on that. And you see how right here this article we started writing, well, it's still hanging here in drafts. Now we didn't really fill this in, so I'm just going to delete that. But you can see that there are other articles where I filled in everything, right? So if I go over here and go to edit, I filled in everything. I filled in the title, category, summary, the entire body of the article, the bio box, and the keywords. So I filled all this in and then just left it alone. Now why would I do that? Because you don't want to dump 50 or 100 articles onto a site at once. If you're impatient, fine, but it's much better to drip out one new article per day. Because, well, doesn't it suck to go to someone's article page and see that the last time that they wrote something was years ago, right? So it's better, I think, to come up with even just 30 articles, and then slowly over time just drip out, drip out, drip out. And with EzineArticles, you can get it connected to your Twitter account, and so that way every time or once a day, then it'll automatically send out tweets to your latest article, all that kind of good stuff. So what you do is once a day, I just go over to unpublished articles, or sometimes I'll miss a day, but you get the point. I go over to unpublished articles, and then I go and find just whatever's at the top. Click on this little icon, choose edit, and then everything's already filled out. Click on submit this article, and sure, I'll accept the changes that they wanted to make. So now it's been submitted for approval, just like Rod Serling says. And if we go back to our home screen here, what happened was, let's see, right in edit, unpublished articles, I think. Yeah. So what's really funny is that I submitted this one at the bottom literally like 3 minutes ago. I submitted an article and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll make a video about this. And so this is already in step 3 out of 5. And so here's another cool thing, is if you submit one article every day, and this particular site, EzineArticles, takes, I don't know, 3 days, let's say, to submit your article, well, who cares? Because you're still passing them one new one every day. So you don't have to wait until one's been finished to submit another one. Just make it part of your routine, log in, edit your latest draft article, submit it for review, and it's a great way to get one new piece of content published per day. But as always, don't leave it just on this site. Post this on your blog, post it on other article sites. That way, even if you proactively submitted this to just 10 different places, well, then that's 10 new link backs per day. And if you can get that retweeted on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google Plus, put it on your blog, get other people to syndicate it, well, now you're getting thousands and thousands of link backs from just a few minutes of work, and it lasts forever, stays up on the search engines forever. I'm Robert Plank, and that's using EzineArticles to submit one article per day. Have a great day, great rest of the week.